drops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tennessee Titans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Drop deep, drop deep. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Switch.
Now reverse carry for Derrick Henry. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play.
Here we go, here we go.
First half. Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Bravo.
So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
59.
11, 11. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 15.
Hey, gun.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
They're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Twenty-one.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, alert!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one caught by Davis. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now
Here we go.
I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It's a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A very solid gain of 27. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The first down went in the wrong direction. There's the 15-yard line here, 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to it, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Mike 2, watch 2, watch 2, all day.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Watch twist,
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Complete to
23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He is just better.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Nyheim Hines, his first carry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray.
23-yard line.
He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Mike 54, not here. Check 3, check 4.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Fighting down past the 45. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I'm coming after you. Here we go. 54 miles. Watch the screen.
On second and a couple. Murray. It's complete to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down, Cardinals.
Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 56.
21. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Flushed out right. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. 180.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes
where
guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here we go.
Hey, Echo.
Slam. Choose the mic. Hey, defense.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. J.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Let's go.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Let's go. Hey, Lobo, watch the screen. Pass.
On second down now, it's Hines. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
5 yards on the play.
On third down, Hines. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Hines trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. It's Williams on the catch. They'll get 9 there, as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They run with Hines. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Kevin Byard deep for Tennessee. .158 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go.
We'll remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Strip the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. They complete it to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
56. Hey, pick your game up.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Garoppolo on the keeper.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here we go.
Now
Here we go.
they
Here we go.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Two. Hey, Haywood.
Right there. 56. I'm coming.
Garoppolo again. Completes it to Hardman. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Get ready.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Don't be mad.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of
Here we
scrimmage
go.
because they're
180.
dominating it. It allows their interior
11,
guys
11,
to get upfield
11.
and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
Hey,
You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your
Hey,
running
gun.
backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a...
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Cardinals 21, Titans 10. Zane Gonzalez.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken very short.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken short.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
Murray fighting, lost the football.
on plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd and 12. Murray got his man. It's Williams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Not today, you want. Not today.
On third down, it's Hines, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
Shoot. Check 99. Check 99. Rush in.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Jam. Check nickel.
And here we go on 4th down with Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Here we go. 180!
Watch 2. Squeeze, double. Check 9.
21. Hey, Charlie!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here we go.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey.
Running from the gun with Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go,
This
here we go, here we go.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 2, Mike 2. Pick me up. Here we go.
Smoke.
Choose the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm
11.
Mike 2.
Head.
From the gun,
Let's
it's
go.
Garoppolo.
Big series right here. We got to
And
step
he's
up.
got a man, Corey Davis. It'll be a gain of 6
Good
that
work,
time
boys.
as it
Let's
moves
go.
the chains as
Let's
well.
go.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch,
Here we go.
turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a
56
3
is
and
Mike.
out.
56 is the mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it,
Here we go.
live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
21.
56 the
Buzz.
56.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Head.
Now Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Hassan Reddick. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now third down.
Here we go,
So
here we
the
go, here we go.
sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. You're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
A gain of 15.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
So don't say nothing.
Murray now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20.
Here we go.
1, Omaha.
Kill.
Head.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good. Every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo,
180.
5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Take four.
Hey, gun.
Move.
Gun.
Now a handoff looking right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Hey, Zoo.
From the 31, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So the sack of Garoppolo.
56, the mark,
And now
boys,
what can
56.
they come up with on 3rd and long?
13. 1, Omaha.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Deontay Thompson. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin the drive with Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22.
Watch a slant.
On play action, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyler Fackrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Hines. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
12-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see
Here we
how
go.
they attack him here.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong position.
You better figure whatever the reason is, you better figure it out. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 17 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, let's go. Here we go,
so
here we go,
good
here we
starting
go.
field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, D.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
56 to Mike.
The Titans
56.
on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Here we go.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Here we go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm coming.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to Davis. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Wait. Man.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got a man, it's Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Garoppolo now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's
here we go.
showing incredible leadership. Still
11,
competing,
11.
still fighting, not taking himself
12.
out of a ball game that appears lost.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
56. Check 56.
There's Garoppolo
Big
to
stop,
throw.
G. Big stop. Let's
And
go.
now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, and we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
It's our time. It's our time.
Check.
They run again with Hines.
Run!
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Switch.
On 1st down, it's Hines. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. That keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So that one will be accepted.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on,
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I ain't worried about checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Arizona, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?